So when we start to talk about geography, it tends to be one of those subjects that everybody feels they understand, have an intuitive understanding. So I'm going to ask you right off, what do you understand geography as? Just one thing.
Geography is place, landforms, spatial significance, that kind of thing.
Okay, okay. What about yourself?
Also, just the word geo as like the planet as a place, and has a lot to do with just the diversity of the places and the animals and how they're linked together.
Absolutely, yeah, and all of those things are right. What about yourself?
And to add to that, I think of maps, and I think
Okay.
of how maps help
Yeah.
us understand landforms and geography and how they all kind
Spatial
of work
skills,
together.
yeah, mapping, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And every one of those things that the three of you have said is absolutely correct. The issue, though, with our students is, as you can see, your answers were really, really complex. And one of the powers of geography is it's a very integrative subject. So it brings in physical features, it brings in human characteristics, it brings in that interaction. We have tools as maps and things like that, visuals, all those things, which is great. But the problem is that can get very confusing for our students. And one of the things is when we try to define geography, we start to hear these lines like, geography is everything, which is a wonderful thing to say, but it's not very operational. It makes it very hard to work with. So what I would like to do now is to try and look at what geography is, not as a definition, but more as an equation, more as the parts that make up any geography. So right off, I'd like you to tell me about this chair. Tell me one thing about this chair.
It's about 3 feet tall.
Okay. One thing about the chair.
It's very concave.
Okay, concave.
Plastic and metal.
Plastic and metal. And I would imagine there's 3 of you here. If we had 10 people, we would hear about 10 different things. It would be plastic, it has metal legs, it's got tennis balls on the feet. Number of things. Interestingly enough though, and I did pick my words fairly carefully, I asked you to tell me about the chair. And one of the things that happens is we only tend to talk about the what. What makes geography is the fact that it is the combination always of what and where together.